Hey Cancer, so I'm just trying to do an energy check, see what's going on with y'all. I was doing personal readings. Everything is going to be in the description below. And we're just going to start. I feel like somebody is coming towards you. Somebody might be wanting to get in communication with you, get in contact with you, or come see you or whatever. The first person that you think about is the person that it is. Or this could be you wanting to connect or contact somebody or go towards somebody or whatever. I just see something happening really fast, especially if you have not been in communication or you have not been talking. I feel like that's about to change. Let's see. I feel like it could be a situation where you may be thinking that, it's not going nowhere or you wasting your time, or, the situation might just be, it might just be time to move on from something or whatever. But I feel like you're going to have some type of shock or some type of surprise when it comes to your connection, because I feel like you're going to get something that you're really wanting, or the next couple of steps or whatever happens next when it comes to this situation is going to be just what you wanted, or something that you was hoping for, or you asked for. And I see it happening or playing out the way you want it to or whatever. I still see, especially when it comes to a love connection, or it could be a close friend, relative, but some type of miscommunication or just not being on the same page. And I feel like that's the biggest issue right now. But I feel like it may be a situation where you felt like, okay, this over with, or I'm moving on from this, or they moving on from this, but I just don't see it that being the case. I feel like for some of you guys, whatever is going on or whatever has gone on when it comes to this situation, like, has really like reached this climax. Like, okay, this is kind of like the worst it can get, or the worst that it will get. So I feel like somebody either walked away from the situation or is heavily considering walking away from the situation or whatever. Like, I don't want to keep talking about something, or I don't want to keep going through something. Like, I just don't want to hear it. So it's just like, I feel like you got to the point where I don't even want to work it out, or I don't even want to know why this is happening, or whatever's going on. I'm just moving forward. I actually see like either like reconciliation, or the situation improving, or y'all fixing it, repairing whatever was going wrong or wasn't working out when it came to y'all connection or whatever. Cause I feel like either you or your person is really stressed out about this situation or whatever. So wanting to actually change it or work it out or make it work or whatever. But not wanting to make it worse. Like, maybe I shouldn't say this, or maybe I shouldn't do this, even though this is something I'm wanting. With how things are in the situation, it might not help. Like, somebody might rather just be quiet and see how stuff is going to play out, or what's going to happen, or at least going to try to. That's what I feel like. Either you or your person is like trying not to say something, or trying not to do something or whatever, and trying to see like what the other person is going to do, or how stuff play out or whatever. But it's like the longer this person try to hold back, it's like the more in their head they get, or the sadder they get, or the more they think about whatever's going on in the situation or whatever. Somebody just wanted something to be in a good place or whatever. Like, I just don't want no problem with this situation or whatever. And I'm comfortable with you. I'm like, I don't know why I just want to say somebody like feels like home, if that makes sense or whatever. But a person still needing to work on themselves, though. I do feel like this is the issue. Like, I know I want this, but I can't stop doing other things that's interfering. And it's not even can't stop. I just don't have the want to do it right now or whatever. But I also don't want to mess this up or whatever. So I do feel like somebody could be conflicted within themselves. It could be you, or it can be, somebody else in your situation. But I do feel like somebody is going to come to their senses. Like, see the situation how they supposed to, or just, start doing what makes sense. Like, what makes sense in the situation. Because why would I be doing this and this and this, knowing it's going to make this happen, if I don't want this to happen? So it's just like igniting some type of change when it comes to y'all situation or whatever's going on. And it could be you, or it could be your person or whatever. But I just feel like getting some clarity. what the real problem is, or what's not going to work, or why it wasn't working, or why things went left. I do feel like just a serious conversation, or just like getting like some real understanding. And I do feel like some of y'all will come to the conclusion like it didn't work for this reason or whatever, and that's okay. And I'm just gonna leave it at that. But some of you are gonna be trying to work on or fix, what did not work. I feel like somebody is wanna kind of fight for the situation, even though it was not working out or it didn't go how they wanted it to go or whatever. I feel like on both ends, it's kind of like not working how you want it to work, and it's like y'all don't understand each other, or you feel like your person don't understand you, or your person don't feel like you understand them, or it can be both. But realizing both of y'all have some changes and some things that y'all both need to work on to make this work. Like if y'all was with other people or in other situations, some things that you were doing might work for another person, but the person that you have, or they need to realize the person that they have, which is you, isn't going to be okay with certain things, or certain things aren't going to be okay with you or okay with them, and things are not going to work with you two without somebody changing or working on things or whatever. I do feel like somebody more so focuses on their finances right now too at this time, or that's an issue or whatever. I feel like finances is a big deal right now for you, for your person, or both of you as a couple or together or whatever. I do feel like that's the main focus, because something might not be how you want it or they want it when it comes to finances and money. And, that's what somebody's putting their energy into. But I do feel like something or somebody coming back around, giving it another chance, trying again, or just reopening that door or that line of communication to resolve something, or to make stuff work, and to work on the things that was not working between the two of you. I just feel like it's like resolving of some issues or whatever, and somebody is gonna have to make a major change or a major life decision when it comes to this connection or whatever. Like, okay, I'm used to doing this, but I'm gonna have to sacrifice that or change for this situation, or I'm gonna have to go in a different direction from what I was already doing or what I was wanting to do if I really want this. But that's what I have for Cancer.